Hello there everybody and you're very welcome to the third show of Solved at 7. The jizz lads, this show is a long time coming, says yous, isn't it? Well, I can't be here, there and everywhere and do the show, you know what I mean? So, I was out there in Spain for most of the summer and be jizz lads, I'm telling you something about Spain, I'll tell you now. If you go over there now to Spain, I'm telling you now lads, you go up the beach, and I'm not joking you. The women, they just fucking prance round with their fucking ditties out. So jeez, you can't be doing that, lads. Young children, old men and women there. For fuck's sake, lads. But sure, I suppose the old ones is as bad. Sure, Jesus, who the fuck did I meet only bridie out, and she had her ditties out, and I'm not joking you, lads. Every time she get up to walk somewhere, she was tripping over the fucking things. So Jesus, they were sagging down to her knees, so they were. Jesus, you could tie a knot in them. I don't know, fuck's sake. There's some, people out there now that should have a bit of cop on and just cover themselves up. But no, of course, sure, they all think they're fucking supermodels out and they take the ditties out and be Jesus. They should keep them in, you know what I mean, lads? Sure. It's a disgrace, but I know, but sure, that's anyway, I was out in Spain anyway lads, and sure I was having the crack, you know, and I couldn't do the show, and we couldn't find a replacement, and it was a bit I spent about 3 weeks looking for a replacement there lads, and I was interviewing people, and sure they were all just shite, boring fuckers, so they were. So Jesus lads, you can't be doing that, you know, the show would just go down the fucking tubes, you know. Sure Jesus lads, if I put on one of them lads, you'd be listening to is a fucking monotone fucker. He'd be like, today we're going to have a bit of chat with all you now. You can't be doing that, you have to have a bit of crack, you know what I mean, you know. So I'm going to let go, and you know, in a couple of weeks we're going to have a marathon show. It's going to be about 20 minutes long, you know, and it'll be a bit of crack. We'll have a few callers and a few stories and a few special guests as well. You know what I mean? So there's plenty to have talked about in the last couple of months. But sure, there's no point in me talking about them now, do you know what I mean, lads? Sure, there was the Olympics and sure, there was fucking loads, you know, movies coming out like the Ted and Spider-Man and Batman and all of this. But sure, there's no point in me bollocksing on about them now, do you know what I mean? Because, you already know what the fucking story is with all of them, you know what I mean? So, there's no point in me talking about that, but, and football as well, you know, it's a fucking disgrace, though, that Donegal is in the fucking, the final, I think it's a disgrace. Sure, that's not football what they play, lads. It's a completely defensive game, you know what I mean? So, you'd watch it on your goal and there'd be 1 or 2 forwards in the whole forward line. You know what I mean? There'll be 2 forwards up in there from the 50 line right back to the other opponent's goal. There'll be 2 forwards, and the rest of the 13 of them would be up defending. So you can't play against that, it's a fucking disgrace, I don't know what we'll do. But you're lucky. Well, you know yourself, there's no point in me bollocksing on about that until the day comes. But there's no point in me bollocksing on about what happened before either, because you already know, you know what I mean? So I'm just saying now, this is the 3rd show, and it's a long time coming, and you know what I mean, and we'll have the 4th show, and so we'll talk about something recent, maybe we'll talk about coming back to school and all the pros and cons and all that, and the exam year for a couple of lads and lasses, and both junior and leaving, and you know, and TY and 3rd year and 4th year and 5th year and all the rest, you know what I mean, So that's what we'll talk about maybe in the next show. But sure, don't be holding out for the next show, because I don't know when I'll have the next show. Do you know what I mean? Like, it could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be fucking any day of the week. Like, it's savage, it's savage. You know what I mean? Like, sure, Jesus, lads. You know, you can't be just holding out for me. Like, just, it'll be up there when it's up there. Do you know what I mean? And there's no point in holding out for it. And that's the God's honest truth. Like, that's fucking the gospel of savage. You can't be just sitting there looking and waiting on someone. You just have to fucking wait and see. And sure, whenever it's up, like. You know, because I don't be fucking waiting on different people to start a show. You know, I just start it, and if the special guest doesn't come, so we'll bollocks on about something else. Do you know what I mean? Like, so, like, that's it, lads. You know, like, yeah. And, you know, when us here at Savage at 7, like, we take our job seriously. But, like, there's no point in taking it too seriously, you know, because then you'd only be stressing, and it's not good for them heart down stress. Sure, Jesus, I know a lad down the road down, he used to call him Stressful Steve. His name was John. We used to call him Stressful Steve, because I'm not joking, lad. Everything. Oh, Jesus, I better do this, no, fuck, oh, Jesus. But sure, Jesus, what the fuck you be stressing about? Like, it's fucking... You have the craic, the gargle, and the ganj, that's all. So you to go out in the sesh there on Friday down to Morgan's, we will play the guitar and we'll have sit down and we'll listen to a few tunes, we'll sing a few songs, get locked, go home in a taxi and fall asleep beside the wife. You know, like that's the life. And then wake up the next morning, have a fry and soak up all the alcohol in your system, and that is it. Sure, Jesus, there's no point in stressing. Anyway, Stressful Steve died there about 3 weeks ago because he got run over by a truck. But, like, that's like, still, that's it, like. So, look, that's the third show now, and we'll have the fourth show soon. Thanks a million. We'll have the craic, the gargle, and the ganj next week, maybe or maybe not, whenever I have it up. Good luck.